Why would the sun do this to me right now? This video is going to be kind of different. I'm doing a Jayda Amour, the Young Boss Blueprint, 15 Steps to Becoming a Young Boss book review. I'm going to try to keep this simple and short as I can and tell you guys a little bit about it and what I think. Jayda Amour, if you watching, hey girl, you probably want to click out the video. I don't really know. I don't want nobody thinking I'm trying to comfort nobody thinking I'm trying to wring nobody's neck, because I'm not. I'm just giving my honest opinion. All right, so I bought this book during pre-order time, and so yeah, I bought it during pre-orders, and I just got my book. Let's see, let me see what today is, girl. Today is February 17th, and I got this book last Friday, so whenever last Friday was. Okay, so I had the book for about a week now. Okay, you know what, I have written down everything, so I might as well just take it to the list. Let's start off with why I bought the book. So I bought the book because I was deciding between Ming Lee and Jayda Amour. Jayda Amour came out about the time that I decided that I wanted to try to, see what was up with, the whole business, just to see what it all was, what I needed to do, just everything about it. And I just started to do my research, and that's when she came out with her book. So I decided to go ahead and pre-order that book. So let's just start after that. So my ordering process was, I went onto her website. I ordered it straight from her website, which I think is the same place that she sold the hair at the time. So I went to that website. I pre-ordered the book. Everything was good. Boom. Okay, next step. So I'm waiting on the tracking number. I will say this. The site did say that pre-orders were to be shipped out, I think February 3rd or the 6th or something around the first week of February. I know for sure. So remember that. Let's take that into account. So with everything together, the book plus shipping and handling came out to like $32 and some change. So here's the thing about placing the order and the tracking. I did get my tracking number, maybe I would say around January 14th-ish, maybe, something up in that area. And now the sun wants to come back out, so I'm super overexposed. I'm gonna try to show some stuff here on the side so that I don't want nobody coming from me talking about she lying and stuff, okay, because she's not. So I did get my tracking number. The tracking number, of course, I tried to wait a day to give the tracking number time to track. Okay, so I tried to turn my ISO down, so hopefully that'll help. So I never did get the tracking number I got the tracking number, I'm sorry. I never did get information from the tracking number. All it said was pre-shipment label created. It was coming out of Tallahassee, Florida. That's all it said, and that's all it says up to this date. Well, even after I got the book, it still said that. So yeah. The thing about tracking, okay, so after the fact that I got my tracking email, I waited about a week or so before I actually was trying to get in contact with Jayda Amour and her people or her team or whatever. And basically what happened was, I seen Jayda Amour say something about if you have your book, please take a picture with it, blah blah blah. So I'm like, okay, I don't have my book, so maybe she's just saying, whenever we do get our books, I ain't gonna bug about it. I'm not gonna spaz just yet. So when I started, like a little bit later, I seen people sending her pictures and she reposted it, and I'm like, with my book, because I didn't get my book, so I'm just trying to figure it out, So after I say about maybe like 2 weeks or so went by, I ended up emailing her email address that you email for information about tracking and stuff. Didn't get a response, so I even emailed the booking one, hoping that maybe somebody will forward it to the right person, whatever. Still got no response. So I ended up resorting to commenting on her pictures, because I was like, what else am I supposed to do if you're giving me an email to get in touch with you and no one is getting in touch with me back? What am I supposed to do? So I went and I ended up commenting up on her pictures, and just nothing negative, just I'm looking, I don't have my tracking number's not working, where's my book, blah blah blah. She ended up DMing me and saying, hey, can you give me your first and last name and my order number? I gave her that. She looked at it. That was the end of that conversation. She never did reply back. Then I was up under the comments on some of her other pictures, and I seen this one girl I guess that was part of her team that was telling people to DM her, whatever. So I ended up DMing her, telling her the situation. She was like, okay, I'm gonna try to work it out, blah blah blah. Actually, and we'll just go through the messages. Like I just thought it was really, I don't know, really crazy. So I won't say word for word, but basically I was just asking her to help me, you know, telling her my situation. And she said, and I told her that I felt like I was getting the runaround. She said, I'm sorry that you feel like you're getting the runaround. She told me that she would send my order out tomorrow herself. I said, thank you. Please, you know, give me a tracking number if possible, or as well. And she said, did you get a tracking email with your tracking number? I said yes, but it's not working. It's been a week now. Like, if you're sending it out, then why would you not have a new tracking number? Okay, but okay. So I tell her that I did have a tracking number, but it's not working. She didn't respond, so I responded responded back and said, asking if there were any other updates, who would I need to get in touch to, because right now I just want a refund. So she said, your tracking number will be updated tomorrow. It's being sent off in the morning, blah blah blah. I said okay. I didn't think too much about it. She said the book, as stated when you purchased it, it was a pre-order, which I did say to you guys that the pre-order was supposed to be sent out February 3rd or the 6th, or sometime in the first week of February. And she ended up telling me that they were shipping books out earlier because they got the shipment in earlier. And she told me to let her know when I received the book, I should have it by Friday. I said, okay, it just concerned me because everyone else got their books and I'm still sitting here without my book. Now, let me explain something to you. When she said this, it kind of opened up a new door into so many questions that could have been answered had they just did that. Had their team done their job and said that to everybody, I feel like there wouldn't have been that much of like a big issue, right? Because the people that were buying their books on Kindles or whatever, they were wondering where their book was. Everybody was like, where's my book? When you download it, you're supposed to get it. You're supposed to get it. You're supposed to get it. Well, here's the thing. If you pre-ordered the book is not supposed to be released until the first week of February. Guess what? If the set date for that book release is not until the first week of February and we're still in January, even though you downloaded it, you won't get your book. It would have been so easy just to say that. That's what I told her as well. I told her that you need to communicate. Somebody should have communicated that, because that's all you have to say. I'm just saying. She said yes, she agreed. Communication is key, blah blah blah. I contacted her maybe like a week later because I still didn't get my book. Then it's February 3rd. I did this at 2:11 p.m. I said, hey, are we getting a refund? Because I've seen something where Jada said it on her Snapchat. Of course, Snapchat is only 24 hours, so like, I'm not on Jada's Snapchat 24/7. Like, I need information posted that doesn't disappear, sis. She said no, books didn't officially launch until today, which would have been a 3rd. So the second batch should be arriving Monday, so shipping can send out remaining orders. I did not reply after that. That was the end of that. I was giving her till Friday. I was going to be all up in Jada's DM, her DMs, everybody else's DMs that I thought even work for the team. I was gonna be in Destiny's DM. I was gonna be in everybody's DM trying to figure out either where's my refund or where's my book. Okay, and Friday came and my book was in the thing. Okay, so let's just say that shipping was a headache. Okay, and I feel like, I know people were saying stuff about her business and the hair and stuff, but I was like, it's not hair, like, it's a book. Like, you can't mess up a book. Guess I was wrong. All of that, I finally got the book. So let's talk about the book. Okay, let's talk about the book itself. Here's what I think about the book. The book has very basic general information in it. Very, very, very basic. The very tip of the iceberg on where you need to get started, okay? So if you're looking for a detailed book, a detailed process, sis, this ain't for you, okay? This is not for you. And since I was very serious about starting a business and, you know, trying to figure out what I needed to do, everything that was in this book, I had already looked up online. So this book taught me nothing new. But that's just me. I had already begun my research. Had I not begun my research, then yes, this book could have been something that was fairly helpful. But let me put it like this. I'm older. I've went to college. I got my bachelor's degree. So this book wasn't really what I was expecting, and I guess I should have known better seeing that Jayda is young, but I gotta give her props because she's doing a thing, you know what I'm saying? So I was just like, you know what, she might know, you know, she might know a little something, she might tell us a little something, you know what I'm saying? We crack it open, let me see. And it wasn't, it's all free information that's online if you just look it up. You could probably look somebody's up, you could probably look it up on YouTube, basically. But let me just, here's the cons for this book for me, basically, is that it was basic. Like I said, it's short. It's about counting like their little conclusions and stuff like that. They say it's 63 pages in here. I would say more like 15 pages because each step is one page, not even a page. So I would say 15 pages. There's not any substantial information in it, like I said, and there's plenty of writing space, and I feel like that's a con because I can get a notebook. You could have cut out some of the pages, maybe made it a little cheaper, I don't know. Now some of the pros for this, I would say, is the cover, because I do like the cover. The cover is lit. It's matte, it's lit, I like it. And I can organize my basic plans. That's the only other thing that I really found helpful in this book, for all the writing space. After each step there is writing space, so you can write down what you need to know, and it just keeps it more like an organized form instead of me just like putting it in one notebook and kind of having things randomly out and I have to kind of go through and try to look for everything. That's the only thing I can say that this book really helped me for. But other than that, I mean, let's see, I have started writing in it because I was like, look, if I'm gonna buy this book and it's $32 to get it here to me and read it, I'm gonna utilize this book to the best of my ability. You hear me? So I did write in it. But yeah, let me just go to like a page. This one will be step 11. But, and you can't even see it. I'll do a close up. So basically that's what it is. It's like one side is the step, and then the other side plus the back of one of the pages would be more writing space. And okay, so my battery went dead, but anyway, so like I was saying, would I recommend this book? I would only recommend this book if you were like I would say young teenage years, maybe like 14 to like 16 or something. I feel like this will be a good book for you, not going into it not knowing anything, not knowing nothing at all, not even knowing where to begin. You just trying to do something, you just trying to figure out your career path, you just trying to secure the bag, okay? But if you are older, if you're in your 20s, if you're an adult, basically 18 and up, this is pointless for you. This is just not, it's not worth the $24 whatever, $20 whatever it was plus shipping. It just wasn't worth it, honestly. So my final thoughts on this would be to do your own research really and save your money. I will point this out too. I would say one of the things that she missed in this book, I feel like she missed a chapter. I feel like there should be 16 steps into becoming a young boss, and that's because she did not have communication in here. I feel like there should have been a chapter on customer service in this book. Make customer service one of your top priorities. Like, I hate when you try to support your black young women, your entrepreneurs, and they get on Twitter and they're like, oh my God, people, y'all need to be patient. Y'all need to do, and I'm not even talking about just Jayda Amour. I'm talking about other people that I've had this experience with. Y'all need to be patient. I said what I said. I did it. First of all, since not everybody follows you on social media, baby. Like, people got regular jobs. I'm saying we not out here just all on your social media, like looking at it and knowing that this is what's going on. We don't know. Send out an email to us individually. And that's where I feel like Jayda Amour messed up. I feel like if you were going, or not a test email, if you were going to release the books early, then make that known. But here's the thing. If I would have gotten my books early, there will be no way I would have sent those books out early. I wouldn't have done it. Just because of my Kindle Fire people that couldn't get the book downloaded right away. Headache that she could ever have imagined. Because let me tell you something. I was in the bathroom at work looking at them comments, baby, and they were lit. Okay? Anyways. Hopefully I covered everything in this book. If you guys have any questions, you can feel free to leave them below. And yeah, make sure that you guys subscribe for more, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.